Trending audio won't make you go viral. Let's stop pretending it will. If you're still relying on trends to blow up, you're already playing the losing game. Virality isn't magic, it's engineered. And right now, most creators are building their content houses with matchsticks in a storm. You're grinding, posting daily, copying viral sounds, and still stuck under 2,000 views. It's not your content, it's your blueprint. This isn't about tips and tricks anymore. It's about how to think like the machine that decides who gets seen. And once you understand that, you stop guessing and start engineering attention frame by frame. Reels aren't just videos, they're digital dopamine machines, and you either control the loop or feed it. Most creators, they're unknowingly feeding the machine and getting chewed up by the scroll. Let me show you what the algorithm is really watching, because it's not your filters, your outfits, or your camera quality. It's this: attention layer, retention layer, reaction layer, recommendation layer. That's the blueprint. And here's where it gets interesting. You don't need to be charismatic. You don't need a perfect niche. What you need is content that grabs the eye, hijacks the brain, and commands the algorithm. Let's break it down, not in fluff, but in code. 1. Attention layer. This is your first 1.3 seconds. Miss it and you're invisible. The scroll stops only when you shock the system, a question, a contradiction, a silent stare. This is where curiosity lives. 2nd, retention layer. Now the clock's ticking. You need to create a story gap, something the brain needs to close. Think, wait, what's going on here? If they feel comfortable, they scroll. Confusion is power, if you control it. 3. Reaction layer. You've earned the view. Now spark the comment. Controversy, relatability, polarizing truth, these create micro clashes. The goal here isn't agreement, it's energy. 4th, recommendation layer. Here's the part nobody talks about. The algorithm recommends content that keeps people in the app. If your reel makes them binge watch more reels, you win. It's not about you. It's about what happens after you. Now, here's the twist. Most creators build content for validation, but viral creators, they build it like a system. Once you start thinking like this, everything changes. You're not chasing reach, you're building triggers for it. Most reels flop before they even breathe because the opening feels safe. Let's make it dangerous. Cold opens with conflict, contrast, or contradiction beat face cams every time. Why? Because the brain reacts faster to surprise than it does to smiles. Faceless reels? They're dominating. Not despite the lack of personality, but because of instant relatability. Strangers don't care about you. They care about what feels like them. Story layer. Forget 60-second speeches. Inject micro stories inside 15 seconds. Use a character switch, like, I used to think X, but then. Or a POV flip from viewers' pain to their power. Every reel should feel like a story stolen from someone's life, even if it's fiction. Algorithm sync layer. Here's where most creators crumble. Timing, text, and triggering engagement. Post when your audience scrolls out of habit, not when they engage. Caption should follow a pattern. Hook plus identity mirror plus outcome spark. And comment bait, don't beg for it. Drop a loaded statement and let ego do the rest. Example, nobody over 25 will understand this. Watch the comments explode. Format layer reels that get saved, rewatched, and shared have one thing in common. They don't look like reels. Use scroll breaking angles, not center cam monologues. Add audio underlays, subtle sound textures to keep the brain locked. And use motion trigger cuts. Every 2 to 3 seconds, something has to shift. Visual rhythm equals retention. Scaling layer. Don't post random one-offs. Build real trees. One concept, 3 perspectives, 5 hooks. This creates clusters the algorithm loves and gives your audience a binge path. Think of it like this. Your next viral post isn't one reel. It's 6 opportunities for the same idea to hit differently. You're not just making content anymore. You're building an ecosystem that feeds itself. Next up, let's be honest, most creators are addicted, not to growth, but to the grind that looks like growth. You're over-editing videos that no one finishes, jumping on trends that peaked 2 weeks ago, and checking analytics that tell you nothing because you don't know what to look for. It feels like work, but it's not impact, it's noise. Here's the hard pill. If you're posting more than you're learning, your reach is shrinking. You don't need 30 reels a month. You need 3 that are designed to move. Let's detox the damage. 1. The over-editing trap. If your video has 15 transitions but 0 retention, congrats, you just confused the algorithm. Clarity beats cleverness. The scroll doesn't reward effort, it rewards effect. 2. The trend lag loop. By the time you use that trending audio, it's already lost its magic. Trends are not a strategy. They're acceleration tools, only useful when your concept is already strong. 3. The wrong metrics obsession. Stop tracking likes. Start tracking behavior. Ask, did people pause? Did they rewatch? Did they comment without being asked? That's what the algorithm sees. And until you see what it sees, you'll keep spinning. This isn't to shame, it's to free you. You're not lazy, you're just stuck in an echo chamber of bad advice that sounds productive but leads nowhere. And here's the truth. Real creators aren't obsessed with going viral. They're obsessed with getting better. Because better builds viral every time. AI isn't just some tool. It's future creator intelligence. And right now, it's the fastest way to break out of the try harder, post more cycle. If you're still brainstorming hooks with your fingers crossed or manually chopping clips like it's 2019, you're leaving velocity on the table. Here's how top creators are stacking AI to work smarter than ever before. 1. Hook engine scripts, built by psychology. Most people use AI to write captions, but the real power? Prompt it like this. Write a 15-second script using curiosity plus conflict plus you language. Boom. Now you're crafting intros that hijack attention on command. You're not guessing what works. You're generating neuro-triggered scripts in under 30 seconds. 2. Repurpose in 5 formats. In 5 minutes, 1 reel equals 5 assets. With the right tools, you can instantly turn a single video into a LinkedIn post, a YouTube Shorts title, a Twitter X thread opener, a blog hook, a podcast teaser. AI doesn't just help you create, it multiplies your presence without multiplying your burnout. The third engagement, heat maps, before you even post. This sounds futuristic, but it's real. AI tools now analyze your reels and predict where viewers will drop off before it even hits the feed. That means no more guessing. No more, why didn't this go viral? You'll know exactly which second is killing your content and fix it before it sees the light of day. That's not editing. That's precision scaling. What's the point of going viral if you're burned out over it and can't even enjoy the win? This next part isn't about hustle. It's about peaceful power, building a content system that feeds your growth and protects your sanity. Welcome to the Chill Empire. Here's the truth no one tells you. Consistency doesn't have to mean chaos. You don't need to post daily. You need to post with direction. That's where the 1-hour Reels routine comes in. Yes, just 1 focused hour to fuel your entire brand presence. Let's break it down. Minute 0 to 15. Idea sync. AI plus trends plus audience mind. Use the AI tools to pull hook-driven topics. Cross-check with what your audience is already reacting to. Note, don't copy, customize. This isn't idea hunting, it's strategy, downloading. Minute 15 to 30, content, stack assembly. Choose one format, POV, faceless, voiceover, first person. Build using your content stack formula. Hook plus, story plus, sync plus format. Add a reaction trigger. Comment bait that actually feels human. You're not filming yet. You're architecting clarity. Minute 30 to 50, shoot smart, not long. Batch 2 to 3 variations of the same reel. Use scroll stopping openers, 3-second resets, and body movement that loops naturally. Remember, your first 2 seconds carry your next 10,000 views. Minute 50 to 60, automate the boring stuff. Captions, AI, hashtags, predictive tools, scheduling, auto tools that post while you rest. You're not just creating content, you're designing a chill empire where systems carry your brand while you stay human. Here's what changes when you build like this. You don't chase trends. Trends chase your format. You don't post to keep up. You post to elevate. You're not in the noise. You're the signal. And the best part, your audience won't just watch you. They'll trust you. They'll share you. And they'll wait for your next drop like it's a Netflix series. Because in a world full of overdone creators, you became a calm powerhouse. You've heard the strategies. Now, it's time to see it in action. Send me your reels. I'll break them down live, showing you exactly what's working and what's missing. That's right. You get direct, actionable feedback that's going to take your content to the next level. Not tomorrow, right now. So, here's the deal. Subscribe because next video, we're covering more in-depth Instagram algorithm that blow your mind.